It's a glorious day at Kiefer's Hot Rod Shop with the installation of the Moser axle Ford 9-inch rear end with custom sticker on the diff cover, of course, because we don't eat lunch there very often at all. Oh, also notice the really cool oil fill, and also notice Nacho. Anyway, special thanks to Nick. Hi, Nick.
Hey everybody.
Nick helped me out. I hurt my back a few weeks ago and haven't been very productive. And so there were a couple things we had to do, like, let's see, we had to modify these saddles here so that they would fit over the wider 3-inch wide Ford axle. But everything else kind of worked out other than the cowl tracks. We're going to have to jack the thing up to make those fit onto the other end because the overload leaf right there is in the way. But we'll do that later because right now the front of the truck is occupied with this very heavy 502 and the vintage air FrontRunner system. Very nice. Ooh, yes, thank you, Nick. Very tidy setup and very strong. Interesting couple little notes. Vintage Air tells you to take off the thermostat. You don't need to. They also forget to mention in the instructions, you better be really careful about this hose here because you're going to have to probably change the size of the fitting here to match theirs, and you got to have that all together as you slide the water pump on. That's kind of obvious, but they don't mention it. Also, the belt is super grande tight. I mean, Nick and I were both leaning on that thing, and you can see it's just, it's still stretching away from the idler there. But once it runs, it'll probably loosen up a little bit. But as you can see, things are coming together kind of slow. The wiring will continue. At this point, I had to get the motor and stuff in place. But it's all just sort of waiting here patiently. But it's going to work out very nice, I think. Still a lot of stuff to install. But anyway, that's where Salt Lake is now. Say goodbye, Nick.
Goodbye everybody.